Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to coverage of high school basketball on Manchester Public Television Services. It is the Friday the 13th of February, which, you know what that means, everybody. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
I'm Peter Capano, joined by Tom Bezoyan once again here at the Quinn Gym on the campus of Central High School, where the Keene boys are in town. How you doing, Buzzy?
Good. I guess I got to hit a gas station on the way home now. Thanks a lot. But yeah, this should be an interesting matchup here. Central really needing a win to stay in contention, and Keene coming all the way here should be interesting.
Keene comes in here at 6-8, Central at 4-9, and so this on paper is a pretty even matchup.
Yeah, if you look at Central's losses, they had some quality losses, if you want to call it that, close games, right?
Yeah.
So Central right out in the zone, 1-3-1.
Keene, of course, in their away black. And I'll get you those starting lineups in just a moment, as we have a steal right off. Chris Guma going to hear his name called quite a bit tonight. Number 2 in white for Central. Stay on Central, number 12, Couture Obama, junior guard. Number 13, Kingston Patton, a junior guard. Number 23 is Glody Hamisi, a junior forward. And number 24 is Miguel Cruz, a senior forward. Central coached by Tim Lambrou Jr. The Blackbirds out of Keene start number 3, Kason Abbott, a senior guard. Number 4, Jamal Stanley, a senior guard. Number 12 is Gus Smith, a senior forward. Number 23 is Alex Holmes, a senior forward. And number 33, Rhines Fontaine, is a senior forward.
There's that, 3 by Stanley there. Central a little rushing it against Keene's zone so far. Looks like both teams are playing zone, and Keene likes to play a matchup 2-3, so they'll move around a little bit in it. But they've been playing this for a while.
There's a skip pass for the corner jumper, which ties it up. That's in from Patton.
Yeah, and Kingston, put some beef on. He was a skinnier guy when he was over with us at Memorial as a freshman. He's a football guy, too, so, he's put a little beef on. It looks like he's
making the steal right here.
And he was playing point guard early on in his career, so he can handle the ball, too.
Just a junior, he doesn't look like a point guard at all.
No, but as a freshman, he was a little skinnier.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. But the ball goes through Chris's hands most of the time.
And here he is, running right-hander. Won't go, but he's quick to the rebound. Loses it, though. It'll go out to Keene. The referees today, Antoine Thomas made that call here with the ball, paired with Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mr. Hamill told me to take it easy on him tonight. He must be having flashbacks from the last couple of years.
He knows not to ask me.
Yeah, good officials, and
Hamill's been blowing the whistle for around 40 years.
A long time.
Yeah, imagine that.
And he's the assigner now, too. So he's basically the head official. Yeah.
Steve Rossetti isn't doing that anymore?
I think I don't know, it's a combo type of thing. And, we run the JV tournament over at Memorial. He runs all the officiating there for us.
Hamill does.
Yeah, Hamill.
Yeah. Into the lane. Nice little reverse layup. That was pretty by Hamisi.
Cruz with, good move against his own there. You got to make yourself a threat. And, Central just packing it in here. 2-3 now.
Looks like a 2-1-2.
Yeah, they're moving around like a matchup 2-3, just to stay up on the shooters.
Speaking of shooters, it's Holmes for his second one. And it's 6'5", Keene.
Yeah, senior guard there. I don't recall him for the last couple of years. I don't know if he was on the JV team and moved up, but good-sized body there and a nice stroke.
Corner jumper blocked by Fontaine. Keene goes the other way. In the corner, open. Abbott comes out. Good rebound by Smith. Still has it. He doesn't have a lot of room down there, though. Hamisi gobbled him up. down low, and he found himself underneath the basket. Didn't have an angle.
Yeah, it's nice defense by Hanisi there. I mean, he gave him nothing. He gave him no room.
Abbott gets it back. He was the inbounder.
And what's that, Pete?
That's
America.
America.
There it is.
I saw it myself.
Yeah, and it's like it's kind of a go-to for them. They'll run it where they'll lob it high. And
that's a kick.
Yeah,
he's got it. A little delayed reaction with the whistle, but that's the correct call. Once again, if the defender's foot actively goes to the ball and hits it, kicks it, essentially, that's a violation. It's not a foul, but it's just a violation. But if it's thrown against a foot, a defender's foot, it's not. And there's the difference, intent. But that clearly was his foot stuck out to block it. Here's Jamal Stanley.
Looks like Keene's intent on slowing it down and just working up. There's an automatic travel call. Every time you
shuffle of the feet.
It's always a travel line. Even when it's not.
Exactly.
They call it right away. It's like an auto call for them.
Well, don't you end up slowing your offense down when you're working against the zone?
Yeah. But you know, transition is the way to go. Don't let the zone set up, right?
Right.
Especially if you struggle against it. Looks like Central is so far.
That one popped out of their hands. I think Stanley got a piece of it.
He got hit pretty hard there.
Yeah, he got spun down, didn't he?
Yeah. But he's good. Yeah, good foul, I guess.
He is best described as wiry.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Hope you're enjoying this telecast, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here on Friday the 13th with a 3-camera setup.
Yeah, going high tech.
High tech. We got some new toys at Manchester Public Television.
Gotta love it.
Just won't drop. There's an easy steal.
And this is Chris's game here. You know, just get out in the open floor, get a steal, and get out in the open floor and run the floor. That's what they need to do with him, and get him the ball quick as soon as you rebound.
He decided just to drop that in the basket and not bank it in.
Nobody banks it in anymore. It drives you crazy. Yeah. Take an angle, you know. I don't know.
To the basket, the foul, and one. Good strong move by Alex Holmes.
Yeah, he's got a good body and a nice three-point stroke. So, like, you got to kind of rush him, and that's what happened there. They rushed out on him, and he dribbled right by. A nice hard take to the hoop.
Who'd the foul come in on?
It looked like
Baraba?
I thought it was, but
that's what's on the scoreboard.
Okay.
First foul, second team foul on Central. It's 11-7 Keene. Alex can make it 12-7. And he does. So with both teams, if both teams stay in the zone, would you expect a lower scoring game?
Oh, you would think so, right? I mean, yeah. And that's probably in Keene's advantage, I would imagine.
Why?
I don't, you know, it's just, you know, Central's always been like a man-to-man, like helter-skelter type of team that, you know, wants to get running the floor, wants to get the steals, and wants to, you know.
Their signature was man-to-man defense.
Right,
before. Many years.
Yeah, for many years. I know times have changed, but.
Sure.
But, you know, in this gym, you've seen a lot of, the zones are, it's a good defense to play, but it definitely slows the game down.
Yeah.
But they're playing the same thing, so.
It's like Dan Millay, number 0, is on for Keene. There he is. In the corner, it's Abbott.
And Abbott's not shy. He's pumped up 3 of them already. I don't think he's hit one yet.
I think he did put one in.
Did he?
I think so. That's a rebounding foul. Was it on? Yeah, it was on Stanley over the back. His first team foul for Keene. 12-7 here with 1:50 left in the first quarter. Macy gives it up to Zayed. Whoops, Zayed throws it to the referee.
And that's a spot that's open. It's what's called the short corner, right where Kingston was before he moved. You want to kind of stay in the gaps and stay in that short corner. If he gets it there, you can get a cutter coming down the middle and you'd be fine. But, so
he
far...
He was expecting a cutter down there, wasn't he?
And Central hasn't taken advantage of anything. What do we got, 3 seconds?
We do.
And Antoine breaking up the 3-second call. All right, there we go. You don't see that called very often.
No, you don't. I was just thinking about it. I saw it the other day. I think it might even have been in a pro game, and it's almost never called in a pro game.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it there.
The look on the guy's face was amazing. What? Almost like he didn't even know it was a rule. It's so rarely enforced. Zayed here with the ball. Mason is a junior. Can't find his way through, and Braden French comes out with it. In the corner to Abbott. Good.
He's got the green light, right?
Sure does.
He's going to keep shooting, and he's not cutting to the basket at all. He's going right to the three-point line, and they're finding him pretty good. And Central's going to get out and find him.
Central's got to find their way to the basket.
Yeah, that's not what they want there.
Probably not it. No. And then it's going to pick up a foul down there, maybe. Timeout. Keene, good job by Coach Boulay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to save a possession and don't mind losing a timeout, that's fine, especially where, he was definitely going nowhere there with the ball. He was probably about to travel.
He was sitting or laying down almost and was just inches from the line. So, yeah, he was either going to.
It's okay.
Go get it.
Thanks, bud.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Central has gone cold.
Have they been hot?
They've
been cold the whole game.
It was 6-5 at one point.
Right.
Again,
I think they just got to get Chris Guma going in the open floor. And, him going against his zone is not his game. He needs to be. Get some steals. This is a good move. Try some full court pressure here.
Worried Hamisi's going to pick up a foul, but he didn't.
Yeah, but now they're in man's.
There's Guma putting some pressure on Kai Stanley.
Yeah, 5 second call.
Closely guarded.
They came out in man there, and that was a Keene couldn't adjust, and they didn't. They probably had a zone play called. I like that after a timeout to change the defense because the other team's gonna be drawing something up against the zone, and then all of a sudden you come out in man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the three-point jumper from Bama, won't drop. The rebound at Guma, he can't convert. And we go in after 7 minutes at 15, after 8 minutes at 15-7.
Yeah, I was just saying earlier that, I was looking at Central scores, and a lot of them, the 2-4 point games, came down to the wire. I know the Memorial game was a overtime loss that they had. And, so they haven't, won a ton of games, but they've been in just about every game that they played. So that, if they get a little bit of more composure and get going now, I don't know how likely it is to make the tournament, but I wouldn't think that you'd want to play a team like them, in the first round, because,
right.
You never know what can happen. They can come out hot and have all kinds of energy.
Right. Well, along those lines, they have 4 games left. They have Timberlane at 3-12, Alvern at 8-5, Salem at 3-11,
right,
and Exeter at 7-7. So there's
very winnable games. Yeah. And Exeter is always a tough matchup, but they're not the Exeter that they have been in recent years.
No.
So you never know on a night-to-night basis. I'm finding that in the last couple of years coaching on the bench that it's all about matchups. You can look at records all you want, but if you don't match up well with a team, And so far, the pace has not been Central. You know, they don't want to be in a 7-point quarter, I don't think.
They would. I would think that they would need 3 wins at a minimum to have a chance at the playoffs.
Yeah, there you go. Chris just came out aggressive there and found his spot and hit it. That's a good start.
Guma for 2. And is what seems like the usual. There's like 4 or 5 teams all at the same record down in the second half of the standings at this point.
And that was Ty Stanley with the 3 there. So open in the corner, he hit that one.
Yeah, we got the Stanley brothers on this team, don't we?
Yeah.
3 Central players on the floor trying to get to that ball. Yes, brother of brother. Jamal to Ty. Now it's back out to Jamal Stanley. Oh, wow. That's kind of easy. Guma, though, his trademark, he's tough to stop in that circumstance.
He looks a little out of control, right? But he has a nice touch to finish.
He really does.
He's going so fast to the basket. Yeah. But, you know, that was a nice finish there.
It shows strength to be able to do that. Jamal. That's an offensive foul.
Yeah. That's the right call.
Couture Obama stepped in that time and took the shot. I think that might be the second foul on Jamal. Let's see what comes up. It is. Peter Lally on the scoreboard.
As usual.
Yeah.
When is he not on the scoreboard here? I think he takes it home with him. And that is not an exaggeration, by the way. I think he really does take it home with him.
It's a jumper is a little long, and it's grabbed by Obama. Hands it off to Chris Guma. In the corner now. I like that. Looks like they're coming into your bedroom here, ladies and gentlemen. Your living room, I should say. All right, here's Rhines Fontaine. Gives it down low. We will cycle back out. Have they gone to a man-to-man, Bezzy?
No, just out of that one timeout. The rest have been zoned.
That's a good look. Very patient by Keene. They worked the ball around. Kason Abbott made the cut to the basket. They found him. He laid it in. It's 20-12. Guma. Got it.
Tough to stop.
So
it's hard
tough
to stop that. And if he can be a threat like that, and they can get somebody that can stick a 3 or 2, then they can get right back in this.
That is a tough shot.
Yeah, that kid's been impressive.
Alex Holmes.
Again, I don't remember him. Maybe from the JV tournament, he looks like he probably grew. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know, 1 year can make a difference with these kids. But yeah, he's been impressive so far.
I'll get the scorers in halftime. I'm not sure what we got. Did he call Holmes on the reach?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. That looked clean from him.
Yeah, he thought he had the pick, and this would have been interesting if he could throw it down there.
Holmes' first foul.
Hasn't been a lot of fouls, right?
No, it's
no bonus in the first quarter for anybody.
That's only the second one in the whole quarter for both teams. Now, this is Kingston Patton. Throws it out to Chris Guma. Guma juking and jiving, takes the 3, hits it.
Yeah, you know, once he saw a couple layups go in, I think he's in the groove right now.
He's got at least 7 points this quarter. His team's had 10. Here's Holmes. Maybe Holmes transferred in, but maybe that's why you don't remember.
It very well could be. Yeah. Or I'm just old and my memory's going.
Well, that's possible, too. Bama leads Central back the other way, looking to cut a 6-point lead down a little bit. Nice defense by Abbott. I like that. He took away the direction that the ball handler wanted to go. Guma, though, is so quick.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just can't get in that lane. You know, I mean, he just waited, and they were setting up the pick to the right, and as soon as he saw that lane open, he cruised. But by me saying, like, I don't remember, it's not like we played Keene a ton.
Yeah.
But, you know, when we run the JV tournament at Memorial, you get to see these kids coming up through the process, right? You get to see them at the JV level. And
well, talk to me a little bit about the JV tournament you mentioned.
So it's a tournament that was started by Colin Burke over at West years ago.
That's a name I haven't heard for a while.
And Coach Bryson took it over after he took over at West. And when I got there with him, you know, I helped run it with him. And now it's been at Memorial for the last 6 or 7 years.
And what is it? Who plays?
Every D1 team now. He has just about every D1 team.
All the JV, obviously.
Every JV team, yep.
Huh.
And you know, they do it all. We do it all in like 4 days, and it's
in 4 days.
Yeah, it's all quick. I mean, we spent a lot of time at the gym.
Wow.
And it's a good fundraiser. So Memorial, it's a good fundraiser for their basketball program as well.
So is it during vacation?
Vacation week this year. Yep.
In Christmas or
no,
February
coming
break?
Up.
Yeah, the February break.
Thursday. It starts on that Thursday.
Okay.
Goes through the weekend. So the officials are really good about it. You get to hang out with all the officials. They come out and sit in the corner, and they love the tournament because it's really good action. And it's really the first time where those JV kids are the focal point.
Yeah, sure.
And everybody's really paying attention.
Yeah, everybody likes that.
All the varsity
It's a
kids.
nice time of year to do it, too, because you've been working on things all year long for a couple of months anyway.
And all the varsity kids come and watch and support their kids.
Fun.
And Memorial, like last year, they were in the final. The year before, they won it. So, you know, their JV team has been good, but it hasn't quite.
Peter Lally on the school board, and we get school board issues.
Yeah. Hey,
welcome to the Quinn Gymnasium.
When I was joking about him taking the scoreboard home, I only knew that because we had to run a couple of JV tournament games here because off-site because the first round.
And you couldn't find it?
Well, we couldn't find it because it was at his house. So
I didn't know whether to believe you or not on that one.
That was that's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
He didn't want anybody else touching it.
No.
Maybe for this reason.
Yeah. No. Me and Tom Pernard have a running joke. We blame everything that happens here on Peter Lally.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Which, by the way, he was my 6th grade teacher over at Beach Street School.
Oh, at Beach Street School.
Beach Street School, yeah.
You're a Memorial kid, aren't you?
Am I a Memorial kid? I am now. I mean, my kids were.
Oh, where'd you go to high school?
I grew up here, yeah.
Oh, it's Central. You're a Central grad.
Yeah, I'm a Center City guy, man.
Was your diploma signed?
By
the
it was signed by my mother.
And your uncle?
My uncle signed it. You know, like I signed all my sick notes?
Yes,
What's that? Tom was out today.
Please excuse Tom.
Signed his mom.
Yeah.
What was that? Koshak or Welcome Back, Carter?
Yeah, Welcome Back, Carter.
Yeah. We got off base there.
Yeah, a little bit. But speaking of that, it reminds me, when you stop at the gas station on the way home, pick up some sushi for me, will you?
Oh, yes, sure. I'll go right over to 7-Eleven and grab that, too.
Well, they have it right there at the gas station.
Oh, great.
That's the best kind.
That's what I need. That will improve my health a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, my. Well, I've got 20 to 17.
How much time left?
That I don't have.
Yeah.
Let's see what our monitor says. 22 to 17.
Okay.
Is the score.
See, is it the first time you used the monitor right there?
Yes.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah, so we get to see which camera is being used or utilized. See the teams with their coaches. Ray Boulay here at, well, that's actually the JV coach with the pink tie.
Yeah.
There's Ray coming into
Yeah, they work good as a team. They're good kids, hard-working coaches. They're nice guys. Tim is in his first year, right?
Tim Lambrew is in his first year. Comes, recommended out of Goffstown, actually, right?
Yeah, I coached against him before, and taking Sudi Lett's place. And tough one to fill, but seems like the kids have responded to him.
Sudi left town, didn't he? He took a job.
Yeah, he's living in the Midwest somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but yeah. And Peter's sitting down, so it looks like we got a reset here. First quarter, 0-0. Let's start the game over. You up for it?
That's an option, sure. Might get it right this time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Memorial boys sit at 6 and 8, and with a much better chance to get in. But they need to win too. They
had a tough loss. Yeah, that's my discussions with Coach Bryce, and he thinks the same thing. They need to win at least 2.
I think they may need 3 as well. They have Exeter at 7 and 7. I went through this already. Spalding at 3 and 11. Merrimack. It was the central end of season that I didn't look at.
Yeah. Okay.
Memorial. Now let's go back to Memorial. Exeter 7 and 7. Spalding at 3 and 11. Merrimack at 6 and 8. But Trinity at 11 and 3. So that would be a very tough one to win. But
so you got to get
Exeter,
two out of
Spalding,
the next 3 at least. That Winnicott loss was a very difficult one.
That was just last week, earlier this week.
Yeah. Well, they had played it on that snow day, and the game got moved to 4:30. So it was kind of a tough situation. They Winnicott got off the bus, and Memorial wasn't ready to play, and they couldn't put the ball in the ocean.
So that game was played at
Brownstein. Yeah. So you can't blame the Seacoast refs for it, which we always like to do.
We always like to do.
Yeah, they're different guys.
They're at 6 and 8. If they only win twice, they're going to be at 8 and 10.
They'll probably get in with that, I would think. But you're talking about playing a higher seed in the first round.
Sure are.
Yeah.
We talked about the West boys. They're 12 and 2. They have Milford at 5 and 8, Oyster River at 8 and 5, and we'll be there Thursday the 19th, I believe it is, for the Oyster River game. Lebanon at 6 and 7, and then Pelham at 10 and 3 to head into the tournament.
Nice. They've dropped a couple recently, but they had a really good winning streak going there for a while. 8 or 9, 10 in a row, right? And what do we got? We got a hand time this thing?
Looks like it. We've got the score and the time on the scores table.
Yeah.
We're kind of staring at it.
Yep, that's what we got.
And if the
old school.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
At least for the rest of the half, anyways.
This score graphic, is that something we control? We'll do that. So that should be able to be kept up, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep you appraised of the time. And if anybody has a scoreboard technician they want to recommend, send that to Christine.
She's not going to like you for that one. I keep looking up there already.
Yeah.
Look across. Look across. Tell myself.
All right. Bama hands it off. Now it swings over to Guma. Oh, a little 10-foot baseline.
Yeah, he gave up a good shot for a tougher shot there. But made it.
Frank Dusabe, sophomore guard, converted, and it's 22-17.
Is it? 19.
19, excuse me.
Central's picking up the pressure a little bit more around the three-point line, which is good.
Oh, look at that block by Guma.
Yeah, they can't just leave Abbott out there stroking it. You got to get up on him.
Mahad, number 15, in for Central. He's shadowing Alex Holmes right now. To the basket goes Abbott, though. It's loose, still loose. A little bit of a push. Guma gets thrown off the court. He's in a little bit of pain. He might have taken an elbow in the abdomen. He's going to be all right, though, I think.
Yeah, he tried to take the charge there.
Yeah.
They weren't buying it.
The elbow did come out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's Patton. Front rims it, gets it back, though. Keeps it alive anyway, and Bama gets it. A minute and a half left until halftime. Muscles way in is Katuro Bama.
Yeah, that's a nice hoop there.
That is.
Cut it to a 3-point game.
24-21. It's a long three that barely catches iron. Comes off the leg of Dan Millay. It'll be central ball.
Yeah, that was a couple feet beyond for Abbott. Looks like he can just stroke it from anywhere. But Central's defense is picked up along the defensive line. And
Bama's going to be patient here. Attack from the right-hand side. Now he goes top of the key. Kicks it out, comes off the foot of Patton. He didn't catch it cleanly. That's a nice fast break. Beautifully done.
Yeah, good finish by Abbott as well.
26-21. But you have that at home, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds left until halftime. Bama finds a little space. Can't pull the trigger. Good help defense by Fontaine. Jumper in from Guma won't go. It'll stay central ball with 13 seconds left.
The Central's been doing okay on the offensive glass. They just got to grab it. You know, they're trying to tip everything. If they can get up there and grab it and get a second chance, that will be helpful as well.
Kusabe in the lane.
There we go. Yeah, charge. Yeah. That's a good call. He pushed him off. I don't like the taunting after, though. I mean, they're going to take a look at that. I mean, just, be quiet and go take the ball out of bounds, please.
I don't think I had a good angle on that. Did you extend the right arm to
did,
push? I couldn't see that from here.
The kid got a little too excited after for taking a charge. I wouldn't celebrate that much. Okay.
Full court man-to-man here for Central with 10 seconds left. Good move by Coach Lambrou, except they don't want to foul. 5 seconds now. There's the turnover, and that'll end the first half. 26-21. Keene by 5. They had an 8-point lead at the end of the first quarter. So we got ourselves a good one, but
yeah, Central picked up the pressure there. I like the full court pressure that they were just doing there and kind of just making Keene be athletes. And, Central's an athletic team, so you want to get in an up-and-down game, I think, in the second half, and I think that would be more to their advantage. But, Guma got a little hot in that second quarter, and that helped, and they got a little help off the bench. So we'll see what happens. It should be an interesting second half.
I think Coach Lambrou went pretty deep in his bench.
He did.
There were at least 4 came on, maybe even 5. In and out. Well, let's take a short break. I'll go get the scores from halftime, and we'll come back and chat some more, ladies and gentlemen. Holmes made a couple.
Yeah, Holmes looks impressive. He could be the difference in this game.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Chris Guma with 12. Leading all scorers. Dusabe has a bucket. Katuro Obama has a bucket. Patton has 3 points. And Hamisi has 2.
Yeah, so other than Chris, they're spreading it out pretty good. And like I said, they played a lot of guys. And Chris doesn't seem to leave the floor. So if they can get him going and get the break going a little bit better, I think maybe a little bit more full court pressure against Keene and get their tempo to where they want it, I think they'll have a better chance going into the fourth quarter.
Well, you mentioned about the best way to beat the zone is to score or shoot before it even gets set. And
right.
Early on, especially, Central couldn't put the ball in the basket, and so they were always trying to get set with Keene running at them. So they had the advantage.
But we did a couple of games together so far this year, and I've seen a lot of zone this year, from what I've seen, and in some film, a lot of film that I've watched for Memorial, like on the side, right?
Okay.
I've seen a lot of people playing zone, and what I do see is offensively, no motion, nobody's moving, right? The ball seems stagnant, and it always swings around the 3-point line. A lot of head fakes and a lot of dribbles for no reason.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And but nobody, the post-up game is gone. You can talk about that all you want. Don Bernard will probably talk about it every time he's here, right? He loves the post game, and who doesn't? But it's no longer a part of the game. It really isn't. You're not going to have
not a big part for sure.
You don't have back to the basket players anymore. And that saddens me definitely. But it's just part of the.
But when you attack a zone, you're not looking for a ton of motion.
No,
are you? You're trying to overload one side maybe or the other.
We would always talk about gaps. Find the gap in the zone. But when you do catch the ball, you have to be a threat, because what you see is a lot of guys catching the ball in the middle, or in a place where they could be a threat, but instantly they're looking to kick it out. They're not a threat. They don't put themselves in any triple threat situation.
Is that a result of the three?
I think it is. And I think it's that mentality where you can't get a bucket without taking a 3-point shot. It's like. That's why they always think of that when they're running the floor, and it's a better game. So we will see which way we're going here. Keene is going to have the ball going. Yeah, Keene's going to have the ball first.
Well, Central will be attacking the rim to our right, and indeed, looks like Ryan Fontaine will inbound here for the Blackbirds. Alex Holmes.
Holmes is a big guy to be handling the ball.
Yeah, he looks comfortable with it, though. Oh, my, that was forced down low. Against a man-to-man, by the way. But because the Central opened up in a man.
That looked like a design play.
It's the jumper from Patton. Smith with the rebound. I don't think I've even called his name so far tonight.
This foul's going to go against Bama on that one. And we got the full scoreboard up and running now. So we're good.
We do.
We can see the fouls and everything.
Bonus lights are lit, but that's okay.
Yeah, we can figure that out.
Don't worry about that. The jumper from Jamal is good.
Opposite America right there. So America to the opposite side. So you just swing it. I can't understand how he can leave it open. I'm flabbergasted at the varsity level. You can still leave that play open, but they got 2 hoops off of that so far.
Patton tries to answer the tip in.
I like that.
Glody Hamisi, that's a beauty.
Yeah.
And he got fouled. Who's it on, Griffin?
And Kingston's been open a couple times in that corner so far, and it doesn't look like it's his spot. He's a left-handed shooter, and he doesn't have a shooter's stroke. Maybe he should take baseline there and try to get guys open. That's a nice stroke from the free throw line.
Hamisi only had 2 at halftime. I'd like to see him with some more opportunities going to the goal. Jamal. Looking like he wants to take this game over. That's 5 straight points.
Yeah, he was intent on going to the hoop there.
It's 31-24. Both teams in a man-to-man now, I think.
Well, that looked like
trying to get called for traveling.
Yeah.
Is that what you saw?
I mean, I like it better than if it would have been a charge call there. He didn't seem to get too upset about it. So the Central's out, full court man now. So
it's soft pressure. There's Abbott going one-on-one. Jamal got a piece of that one. It's still loose. Away comes Fontaine. Jamal Stanley over to Alex Holmes. Holmes feeling the pressure from Patton. I do like the way Hamisi moves his feet.
Yeah, it's good weak side play there. And in the house tonight, former Central star Dawson Dixon down there in the front row.
Dawson Dixon?
Yeah. Now the head coach at Granite State Community College, I want to call it. I could be wrong about the name. But yes, junior college.
The jumper from Bama won't go. Yeah, I recognize that name for sure. Keene has spread the lead out to 9 points here at the 5:17 mark. And they'll get a chance for a couple more.
It looks like Keene's looking for Stanley to really have a big third quarter here. He could have had a nice little floater there, and he chose to go to his offhand, which is funny because he has tape on his thumb, on his offhand. If you look at his left hand, his thumb is taped up. Yeah, that's good timeout. He's got timeout by Central, and it's good timeout there. They kind of stopped the bleeding. And
10-point lead, and Jamal has one more, the free throw line. Did we get any explanation as to the scoreboard issues?
No, just that I better not say anything about it. No, I don't know. Who knows what happened? Somebody probably tripped over the wire over there.
Well, I accuse Peter Lally of kicking out the plug pretty much every day.
He wants to spend more time in the gym.
Yeah.
Less time at home.
Hey, give him credit, man. He is
been
here
around for
all the time.
Yeah.
Retired many years ago.
Yeah.
As a social studies teacher here. All right. Here's the senior, Jamal Stanley. It's an 11-point lead. 35-24. A little pressure shown, trying to speed Central up a little bit. But Cruz drops that one in. Miguel, the senior forward.
That was good ball movement there. And we were talking about Guma wanting to have a big third quarter, and he hasn't taken a shot yet. 4:53 left.
Right. He had 12 points at halftime. Here's Fontaine up top. Finds Jamal. Jamal resets. Goes one-on-one. Gets it. And the foul.
That was nice patience there because he waited for the switch. Central switched on the play. And then he kind of did the hezzy, as they call it now. Hesitation move. And, right to the hole. So he's taking over in the third quarter here.
Miguel Cruz picks up his first foul. It's the third on Central.
And out he goes.
And out he goes. Mahad comes on in his place. Well, this is starting to slip away, Buzzy.
Yeah, they're gonna go on a little run here, and like I said, get some easy hoops and.
Like that floor level shot, ladies and gentlemen. Get a look at the baseline. Stepping through it, blocked. We go the other way with speed. At a block. He got it with the body.
Yeah, he kind of landed on him after, but athletic play by Guma there to get back. Good hustle for one thing. Getting back and then
going on? They don't want to allow the substitution, or they do want to allow the substitution?
Well,
somebody's already stepped off. So. All right, Casson Abbott for 2. 4:09 here in the third. Central has managed just 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, Keene right back in that 2-3 matchup zone.
That's a matchup.
So yeah, so they're just frustrating Central here a little bit.
Big rebound by Hamisi. He gets fouled on the putback.
I mean, he's a big body, you know. I mean, if he can get,
he's quick off his feet too.
Yeah. I mean, that was a good offensive rebound. You know, reacting to his own miss.
Gonna take his time here. Drop it in. All right, here comes Mazen Zayed, the junior guard.
Let's see if he can bring him a little spark here. They could use a spark off the bench.
Yes. Two for Glody. Dan Malay with the ball. It's his foot tangled up with Kingston Patton. Pat's going to get called for that. That's 5 fouls.
Oh, goodness. So they put him in the bonus here.
Malay is a senior.
And no more one-on-one, ladies and gentlemen. Always 2 shots. So that's one thing that has gone away from high school basketball. No more one-on-one.
Well, he misses them both.
Yeah, it looks like he rushed both of those. So that's a guy you might want to mark down for a guy you want to foul later on.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to shoot those. He rushed them out of his hand pretty quick.
Wow. Boys up top aren't handling the ball very cleanly. Guma now off for Mahad. The jumper for Guma, corner.
Yeah, and that's his first shot of the quarter.
And it's a 3.
So they really need to get him going. You know, get him the basketball and run some plays for him.
It's 5 straight points. Makes it just a 7-point lead.
Oh.
What a pretty shot by Alex Holmes.
Yeah, he's been the difference so far for Keene.
Oh, finger roll that time. Grabbed the rim and rolled up and in. The jumper here is from Patton. Won't go. Rebound is a good one by Gus Smith. Protected it, and then he was fouled from behind by Patton, I believe. And he'll get 2.
You see what I mean with swinging the ball around the perimeter there? You know, the ball gets to the corner, and he's no threat. He's no threat to go to the baseline. As soon as he catches it, he's looking to kick it right back out. He didn't even think about doing anything else with it, putting the ball on the floor, you know, faking a shot.
And it ended up with a Kingston Patton jumper instead of the open one that he had.
Right. Or, you know, force Keene to play some defense. Take the baseline. You haven't seen anybody dribble baseline yet.
But it's that zone, so even if you get by the first guy, you got a second guy waiting for you.
Yeah, that's when you kick it off to the open guy.
Yeah, that's when you kick
ideally, right? It's still only a 10-point game after all that, so it's very doable if Central can have a good last 2 minutes of the quarter here.
Oh, yeah. It was a 10-point lead. It looked like it might be slipping away, but they staunched the bleeding and scored a few points. Oh, boy. Guma did everything he could to save that one. Oh, that's a killer from Braden French. 44-31. Guma now for 3. He got hit after the shot.
Yeah, and that kid just came in. That Brandon French.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say he might be a three-point shooter as well. That's it.
It's Fontaine. Brings it up against Cruz. Miguel is on, number 24 for Central. Have it now. High post.
Yeah, it's a set play there.
How about that?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's nice stuff.
That's probably the play of the night right there. Love it.
Got into the high post from the corner. Jamal Stanley ran the baseline. Here he is again. He got fouled.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay. Didn't look like he landed too hard. But he ran the baseline, got a sort of a backdoor bounce pass and laid it in.
That was a Chicago Bulls triangle offense play.
Okay.
Right there. Elbow, they call it, elbow. All right, you get somebody flashing to the bow, and then Jamal, he lulled this guy to sleep and cut back door, and nice layup.
He's plenty quick. If you're not paying attention, he's going to be by you before you know it. And about a minute ago, we were talking about Central whittling a 10-point lead down. Instead, this one would make it a 16-point lead.
Brother for brother substitution there. Give Jamal a little extra break before the quarter.
Yes, number 2, Ty Stanley comes on. In the corner. Jumper won't go. Look at Guma rebound. He does everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a hustler. I mean, he's the heart and soul of that team, there's no doubt.
Ty Stanley to the basket.
Yeah.
Doing his Jamal Stanley imitation.
He did a pretty good job of it there. That was a nice finish.
And Central settling for long threes. 40 seconds left. 18-point lead. Looks like it could be 20 before.
How quickly you can get out of the game by just shooting threes and nothing else. Where Keene's looking to get, good looks to the basket. Now, if they get an open three, they'll take it, but. It's a nice finish there by Abbott on a little screen and roll.
That was actually good defense,
It was. They played the screen and roll well, but it was a nice finish.
Very nice finish.
It was offhand, so now a 20-point game with 10 seconds left to go in the quarter.
That's painful.
Yeah, that's tough.
Free throws won't go.
You got to make them.
10-point quarter for the Little Green.
That's
and
it.
And a 25-point quarter for the Blackbirds. So we're down inside of 10 seconds. Jamal. And that'll do it. 51-32 after 3. That 5-point lead was whittled down a little bit in the early part of the third, but
yeah, it seems like Central, they just go in spurts where they don't score. And, a lot of it has to do against, with Keene's playing a really good zone defense. So, they have to find a way to get Chris more shots. And he only took, I think, maybe 2 or 3 shots in that quarter.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And, if he's not in the open floor, then they're not going to be effective, it looks like. I haven't seen a lot of them this year, but that's what it seems like to me. And, Tim's got them playing hard. They're definitely hustling, and I like their body language out there. Just Keene's got, Keene's been playing real good disciplined basketball tonight, and that's been the difference.
Oh, I think that was a extraordinary even quarter for for Keene. And
Yeah,
they're here at 6 and 8. They just put up 25 points. That's
right.
Really very good. They shot superbly.
Keene, was it last year? Last year or the year before, they were the favorites, and they got knocked off late, I think, in the final. So they've been a good team for a couple of years now, and now it looks like they're rebuilding a little bit, but still, solid squad.
They do have a lot of seniors on this team. In fact, all starting 5 are seniors. Oh, that's a good look. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they just can't get it to go in. I mean, that's what you want to do, but you got to finish it.
Hamisi does enough to block the shot, but guess who comes up with it? Jamal Stanley, and he's fouled on the putback.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good block, but it
block.
doesn't count for any points. So,
No.
you can't celebrate a block when you're down by 20. Not that he did, but the kids do now. It's like they always want to pin it against the backboard. That's their style of defense.
Well, in that case too, the block took Hamisi out of the rebounding action, and that allowed Jamal to slip in and grab it. And here he is. His weak point might be free throw shooting.
It has been tonight. Now it has to do with his offhand being a little bit banged up. That can definitely screw you up.
Two of them come out. The rebound goes to Dusabe. And here's Bama. Bama directing traffic. Kicks it over for Guma. The jumper from Dusabe won't drop. The rebound was mistimed.
Yeah, central ball.
Looked like they caught a break there.
Yeah.
Looked like they knocked over the rebounder. It was Ty Stanley, I think. And they'll take it. Tough place to inbound right there.
Yeah. Surprised they gave it to him now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird spot there.
Here's the jumper from Hamasi. Won't go. Good rebound by Bama. He kicks it out. Here's Guma in the lane. He's going to shoot two.
Yeah, he got a little bailed out on that one, I think. But, Central playing right into Keene's hand. But, they've taken about 5 threes from that corner this half and haven't hit one of them. So I think Chris hit one of them earlier. But other than that,
I don't know. That corner's been kryptonite for Central tonight. Oh, my.
Yeah, it just won't go in the ocean for them right now.
First points of the fourth quarter.
It looks like West is off tonight because assistant coach Demir is in the house with a couple of players from West down there.
Yeah.
So they are off. And
I saw Demir
looking
halftime.
Looking to come down the stretch strong with a couple of wins. Get themselves a good seeding.
Division II play a number of Thursday games.
Yeah, well, it's an officiating thing. They had to kind of switch days so that, shortage of officials. It's tough on those guys. Another design play there.
Good look inside. Looked like a pretty clean block from here, but it'll be 2 free throws for Alex Holmes.
So every time they're running things and they're running them properly, they've gotten a good look off them. And Central kind of not so much. So.
Yeah, there's been some very good execution by Keene here tonight, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, they moved the ball well in the half-court set. Very patient. Hard to see why they have 8 losses. I don't know if they had injuries earlier or what. I would think that they'd probably be a little bit more than a 500 team.
Misi can't get that one to go. Jamal Got some company, but he'll Euro step through. That one didn't drop. Here's Chris Guma. Dumps it down low. That worked as a pass. I don't think it was.
Yeah, but Chris finished it for him.
Out of bounds. It'll be a turnover to Central. 53-35 with 6:07 to go.
Yeah, they need to just keep that pressure going and run the floor.
Can't stick a fork in them yet, Buzzy.
No, never. Well, not never, but 2 minutes left maybe. Well,
Guma maintains his dribble as he falls, so no travel is called. And he manages to get a pass off. Bama. Not even close. Jamal takes it down. He'll probably slow things down a little bit. Coach Boulay calling out a play. Let's see how they execute this time, does it? Almost look like just a clear out. Jamal with the rebound. The putback won't go.
Yeah, that's what that was. It was just a stagger play. Clear everybody to the corner. One-on-one. There you go, Chris.
And then Guma does that. And it's 53-38 with 5:18 to go.
A quick timeout by Keene to try to settle things down. But still kind of in control here.
Yes, but the tide has turned over the last minute.
Yeah, I mean, all you need is a couple of hoops and then, get in there.
A couple turnovers.
A couple more turnovers, yeah. I mean, you need somebody else other than Guma to score the basketball. I mean, he's the only one putting it in. Everybody else is cold as ice, so that would help matters too.
It's the Quinn Gymnasium on the campus of Central High School. Scene of many great battles.
I thought it was the Simon Gym.
Simon Gym, thank you very much. I'm sorry. I
Quinn is
West. Yeah, that's a bad mistake on my part.
Well, it wasn't a mistake until we fixed it, right?
Yes. Appreciate you.
I mean, I did spend 10 years at West. I should know when the Quinn Gymnasium
Yeah,
is.
And just for the record, that's not as a student, right?
No. Well, 10 years, yeah. Yeah. High school was the best 6 years of my life, is that what they say?
Yes.
It's not far from the truth.
Peter Lally says you earned that B.
He did?
Yeah, in 6th grade.
I earned a graduation from Beach Street School.
Yes.
It's hard to believe that I'm almost 60 years old and I'm staring at my 6th grade teacher across the
That's
floor.
going to be an over and back. That's an unforced error.
You got to do the math here a little bit, I'm going on 60, and he was my 6th grade teacher. Huh. He's got to be, let's see, 100?
Guma off the foot. See if Central has an inbound play that can get him a couple points. Coach Lambrou calls for play number 1. Gonna call for America. No, look at that. Oh, he didn't catch it. Here, Guma snake his way off, and it just won't drop.
Yeah.
You can see the frustration in Coach Lambrou.
Yeah, it's tough.
Face over there.
They missed quite a few layups here.
Well, they ran the play. Frank Wasabi was wide open. All he had to do was catch it and put it in, but it slipped through his hands, and then the defense recovered. Now it looks like Keene's going to eat up some clock. That's a long three. Wasabi rebounds. Still more than 4 minutes to go. Amisi to Stube.
That's a good pass. I don't think if you're Keene, I know Abbott has the green light, but I don't think I like that last shot.
No.
You're using some clock, and you out by the volleyball line, and you launch that thing.
Yep. Here's Jamal. There's another long three. Jamal, I'm not sure if it's on 33. Fontaine, let's see who the rebounding foul is on. It might be Jamal. Yeah, it is. Third foul on Jamal Stanley.
I don't think they're going to take him out yet.
I wouldn't take him out.
No.
I'm not sure if I'd take him out at all anyway.
No. Maybe if he picks his fourth up quick here.
All right. Hamisi trying to post up down low. It gets knocked away, ended up in the corner, and he couldn't get it to Patton.
But you see what happened there? He got doubled and nobody cut.
Yeah.
So the odd man, the off man who doubled him has to cut to an open spot, and they just stand there. They're not. There's no movement. So if you get doubled,
especially off the
somebody's
ball
going
down
to be
there,
open, right?
Right.
I mean that begs to differ that if someone's being doubled, someone's open. So you're just standing in the corner, and you're helping the defense out by not moving around.
That is a bad place to get doubled.
It is
in that corner. Meanwhile, on the girls' side, Buzzy, the Central West girls are at 8-5.
Nice.
And
good stuff. I mean, we saw them once this year, and they look pretty good.
Yeah, well, I'm coming back here on the 24th, the last game of the year against Exeter, which should mean
could
quite
be
a
seeding.
bit.
Could be a good seeding.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's nice to talk about that because they haven't been in the playoffs for a few years now, right?
Right.
And it's good that they're in range for that.
They surely are.
Not so much at the Memorial girls. They're struggling a little bit.
No, they have Merrimack and Spalding, though, a couple of the weaker teams in the conference. And
hopefully
they have
they
a shot at a couple more wins.
Yeah, hopefully they can get one or two.
All right. Jason Abbott getting some pressure from Bama. Alex Holmes gets down low. Hamisi ties him up. Yes, that's the call.
Yeah.
Great defense by Clody.
And we haven't talked about the officials, which is good. They've done a nice job. It's been a good flow of the game.
They have done
not a lot of controversial fouls or plays. It's always good when they're not involved, really.
Mr. Pernard was pretty sure they were getting paid by the whistle last game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he loves that, huh? Smooth stroke for that kid.
That is a pretty shot.
I mean, really. He's a big guy. It's getting a nice smooth stroke.
That's Alex Holmes. There's the turnover. Kason Abbott with Jamal. Guma wrestling for the rebound. I guess it'll stay Keene ball. Guma touched it last. Jamal Stanley gets up a little slow, but he's okay, and he'll...
Wasn't quite sure why that was Keene ball.
Well,
the ball didn't go out of bounds, did it? I think it...
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Landed right about where the referee is.
Well, I just want to question Antoine a little bit. I need to get on him a little. He wouldn't think I was normal if I wasn't getting on him a little bit.
He's used to you saying, come on, Antoine.
Yes. Yeah.
Antoine Thomas, Mark Hamill, refereeing the game tonight.
Yeah, we got cameras all over the place. We're looking like a pro crew here at this place. Love it. Monitors.
We're
in the huddle.
Keene huddle.
It's good stuff.
And it's always fun to watch a game with you, Buzzy. I appreciate that.
I love coming out, getting out in the gym. And, it's been a different year for me, not coaching, but enjoyable. I haven't watched a lot of hoop on TV either.
You haven't?
I have not. I've been watching high school games, helping out Danny and watching those. But
oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. Oh, what was broken down there? I mean, I don't understand.
There was nobody guarding the hoop
to
start with, but nobody was taking number 12, Gus Smith, either. follow-up here by Hamassi works, and it's 58-42. Just over 2 minutes to go, and you can get your fork. You're really looking for your fork now, Boogie.
Yeah, that's pretty much game. No shot.
And a foul on the rebounding. It's on Keene.
Tomasi's giving it his all in there.
Yeah, sure
I
has.
like it. I like the hustle, with the score being this spread out. 2 minutes left. He's still.
Here he is. Surrounded by three.
He's got 3 guys on
yeah. Guma. Look at Hamassi got a piece of that rebound too, but look at Jamal.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I would have tried that dunk.
Yeah, he wanted to dunk though.
Yeah, he's a little upset about the foul call, but I don't think he should be. I mean,
I thought it was a legitimate attempt to block the shot.
Yeah, I don't think he should be upset. If anything, he should be upset at himself for trying to dunk.
Yeah.
From the right side, a righty from the right side. He took off pretty far away, too.
Yeah, he sure did. And if you're going to if you're going to dunk in your opponent's home court, you might expect a little contact.
I would hope. If there wasn't any, I would be upset as a coach. You were going to get contact if I was down there.
Yeah, me too.
It looks like Central's got a wholesale sub. Same with Keene.
Guma's still out there, and he's fouled.
Yeah.
Fontaine must feel like he's a little star-crossed. He gets called on that last scrum underneath and rebounding action. Now he's going to pick up another one. I don't know how many that is. We're not putting the
feel like
players up anymore.
I feel like we're in daycare over here. They got quite the young crowd, as you said.
Kids.
Earlier.
Back in action. That's a jumper from Cason Abbott. That won't go. Now it's Washburn. Yeah, who we got out there?
That's the Juma.
Excuse me.
He's on the free throw line now.
Juma.
Noah Kamala is out there. Number 4, Cody England. 15, Mahad. He's had some playing time already, right?
Yeah, a little bit. We haven't seen Kamola though.
And Kamola, he was in on he was playing a lot in the JV game before this.
That was a good JV game.
Yeah.
Central came from behind to tie it and force overtime. They won in overtime. Juma hands it off into the corner. Struggles for the rebound.
Corner that they just can't make a jump shot from. That's
might have to come into the gym, put a little semicircle down there with an X through it, so stay out of it.
Do not shoot from here.
58 seconds. Keene going to go to 7 and 8. Travel call there. Central will slip to 4 and 10. And see their playoff hopes dim quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for them now. And I don't know why you're fouling now. I mean, because we're in a bonus. It's not.
Prolong this one?
No, well, I mean, that's not going to give you more playing time. I would talk to that player. You want to kind of play the game out, play tough, but that was like almost an intentional foul, reaching in. You're not going to come back with 48 seconds left. There's no 20-point plays that I know about. Central was behind the whole game, right?
Yes.
They had a little bit of a spurt, and then in that third quarter, I think, lost them the game. Was it 25-10 in the third quarter?
Yeah.
And I think that was the difference in the game right there. And the fourth quarter has been more of the same for Keene, being really patient. Running the coach's stuff that he calls. Imagine that, right? You call the play and the kids actually run it. So, they've done a nice job, and they look like they're going to be a tough matchup for people in the playoffs.
Yeah, we were impressed with their execution, weren't we?
Well, Stanley was quiet in the first half. He only had a few points, right? And then that third quarter, he really came out aggressive. And, they executed plays, but he also finished a lot of fast breaks, too. Keene, just pull it out now. Don't even shoot.
64-42.
See?
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this broadcast at home, ladies and gentlemen. The looks of it, the commentary, of course.
Yeah, even with me here.
Yeah.
I'm a little rusty, behind the... did a lot of football games this year, but only done a few hoop games.
I think I heard you say, I hope they don't snap this ball on a fourth down play, and they snapped it and threw for the first down and put the game away.
Yeah, I was wrong. Which, yeah.
I caught that, by the way.
That's why I'm not coaching anymore.
Yeah. Well, are we bringing the whole crew to West next week? Okay. Next game we'll record for you, ladies and gentlemen, is West and Oyster River on the 19th. I think Mr. Pernard would be with me that night.
Good stuff.
We're done here. Keene takes a 65-42 win over Central. And Buzzy, any last thoughts on this?
No, Central struggled against his own. Keene plays a nice zone, and they did a really good job executing offensively, Keene. So they played to their pace, and Central didn't, and I think that was the difference in the game. And they kind of bottled up Chris Guma in the second half. He wasn't able to get going. And he's a scorer, so, you bottle that guy up, and, the rest of the guys have a hard time scoring. So good job by Keene. And, good hustle by Central, but, not to beat tonight.
We'll leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. For me, Peter Capano, Tom Brazoyan, we'll see you next time on Manchester Public Television Services Game of the Week.